Just when you thought Sonic the Hedgehog couldn't hit any new lows, Sonic the Hedgehog is getting what looks to be a live-action movie next year, and it looks like hot, steaming, festering garbage. This is Neon for CLOWNFISH TV. Holy hell, what am I looking at? Okay, this is coming from IGN. They have a Sonic the Hedgehog movie poster. This is supposed to be Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, I'm not even going to read anything about it. So this is coming in 2019 from the producers of The Fast and the Furious. Let's watch this. Oh my god. What is this? It's a furry. It's a werewolf. It's a... What the hell am I looking at? What am I looking at? What the hell is this? This looks like one of Sega's brain farts for another console game. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog getting a live-action movie that literally nobody freaking wanted. All right, let me read this. This is coming from IGN. Sonic the Hedgehog is making his way to the big screen, and IGN has the exclusive first look at a live-action take on the beloved character. Oh, you poor bastards. Check out the official motion poster. Is that what that's called? It looked like a really shitty trailer. Check out the official motion poster for Sonic the Hedgehog below, which offers a tease at the iconic blue hedgehog's new look. That's not Sonic! The poster shows a couple of key updates to Sonic, and we had the opportunity to speak with the creative team behind the movie to find out new details about the upcoming movie. This telling of Sonic's story sees him as a bit of a fish, or hedgehog, haha. Out of water, Sonic, voiced by Ben Schwartz, finds himself in our present-day world, wherein he develops a relationship with James Marsden's Tom Wachowski, and also finds himself at odds with Jim Carrey. Wait, what? What? Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik. Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik. As expected, mayhem ensues. Oh, this sounds like a shit show to end all shit shows. The production team behind the movie opted to go for a more realistic take on Sonic, down to his updated new kicks, than the more cartoony version we've seen in the past. You mean the Sonic that actually looks like Sonic? The filmmakers consider Ted to be an appropriate analog for the upcoming Sonic What? Ted? Oh, shit. The filmmakers consider Ted to be an appropriate analog for the upcoming Sonic movie's integration of CG into a real world. Oh my god. Oh my god, this sounds horrible. The first thing you'll likely notice about the character is that he has fur. A bit of a no-brainer, but still markedly different visual style of Sonic than what we're used to. That was always stage one of adapting it to what to what the real world is and what a real animal would look like. Said executive producer Tim Miller, director of Deadpool. Okay, well, oh god, it sounds like they're gonna play it for laughs. Said of giving Sonic fur would be weird, and it would feel like he was running around nude if he was some sort of otter-like thing. It was always for us fur, and we never considered anything different. It's part of what integrates him into the real world and makes him a real creature. Then there are the shoes. We looked at every variation of what shoes he's worn, and we're trying to pay homage to that. That's about the only thing you're paying homage to. And also make it current and present day in what we think a Sonic of today would wear. Producer Neil Moritz, producer Fast and the Furious, told IGN, "Oh my god, I can just see this meeting, this executive meeting. Okay, so we're gonna do a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Okay, so it's about a cartoon animal. What do we got? Well, we got Ted. Yeah, we'll go with Ted. That was a hit, and he runs real fast. So get the guy from Fast and the Furious. Get that Deadpool guy. Get that Deadpool guy to work on this too. Like, what the hell? They just threw a bunch of shit into a blender." Now, this is funny. Okay. The most challenging part of Sonic's updated design isn't revealed in this teaser. His eyes. The filmmakers struggled with how to best depict Sonic's eyes because he's often only seen with one, and that wouldn't translate well to the live-action movie. I don't think SEGA was entirely happy with the eye decision, but these sorts of things you go, it's okay to look weird if we don't do this. But everything is a discussion, and that's kind of the goal, which is only to change what's necessary and stay true to the rest of it. He's not going to feel like a Pixar character, because I don't think that's the right aesthetic to make it feel like part of our world. God, this is gonna be another Super Mario Brothers movie. This is gonna be the shittiest shit show. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. This is awful. Oh, they're gonna keep it grounded. Okay, the first thing you need to do is put limits on it. If you can do anything, nothing is special. For me, it's always about keeping it grounded and keeping it realistic. Sonic is not a realistic character. This is going to be awful. Oh my God. Who wanted this movie? Did anybody want this movie? I mean, hell, the games haven't been good in 15 or 20 years. Was there really a demand for a Sonic the Hedgehog movie? And why did you go this route with it? Why didn't you just do an animated movie? So, Polygon, I actually agree with Polygon on this. Here's the first look at Sonic the Hedgehog's live action version, and it's horrific. Hedgehogs aren't furry, nor are they swole. Popular video game character and social media luminary, Sonic the Hedgehog is getting his own live-action animated hybrid film from Paramount Pictures in 2019. Don't do it! With Ben Schwartz of Parks and Recreation cast as the titular mammal. IGN has released an exclusive motion poster that hints at what the character will look like in the film, and we already have some concerns about what they've done to our friend Sonic. His arms and legs look muscly, and there's all this fur. He looks like a freaking werewolf. God, so now they're talking about how Sonic rates, or how he stacks up to an actual hedgehog, which actually, you know, that would have been kind of cute. That would have been kind of cute. This looks like shit. This looks like total shit. I don't know why they're doing this. I mean, all I can think of is Sonic Unleashed, where he turns into a freaking werewolf, hedgehog. I mean, and that wasn't a great game. So, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know why they're doing this. They think they're going to make money. Nobody cares about Sonic now, except for the comics, except for DeviantArt. Nobody cares about Sonic the Hedgehog. The games have not been good for years. And I don't think a tie-in game of this movie is going to be any better. I'm just saying. So in somewhat related news, I guess, since we're talking about animation, there is a bit of an update on Evangelion. Evangelion coming to Netflix, and Funimation is not happy about it. Of course, they're not real happy about it because they're handling the movies, and apparently they're not going to have anything to do with the Netflix version. They are reportedly going to redub the entire series. I think that's a bad move. It's cool to see the show on Netflix, or it will be cool to see it on Netflix, but you know, that the English voice cast was pretty iconic, you know. Anyway, Funimation not happy. They probably lost the bid to Netflix. Evangelion on Netflix is a disservice for anime fans, says Funimation president. It's hard to stand out in Netflix's gigantic library. Funimation is the biggest name in Western animation distribution, but in 2019, Netflix will make moves to usurp that title. Yeah, they're definitely trying to push out Funimation. And Crunchyroll. I think Crunchyroll is going to get gone in the not-too-distant future. On top of a series of original programming and remakes, like the live-action, the ill-conceived, terribly, poorly thought-out live-action Cowboy Bebop, the streaming platform acquired the long, out-of-print cult anime hit Neon Genesis Evanglion for debut next year, but the founder and president of anime distribution company Funimation said that Netflix isn't a great place for major anime releases, especially big ones like Evangelion. Yeah, Evangelion is huge. It's easily the biggest anime, I think, of the mid to late 90s. It's a big deal. It's a big deal that Netflix got it. Honestly, Netflix is willing to significantly overpay for something like Evangelion and outbid anybody by multiples, no matter what their return on investment is. I'm 100% sure that we'd have done a much better job brand managing it and turning it back into what it was. I actually have to agree with that. I think Funimation would have done a great job on it. I think, you know, they've done a really good job on the rebuild films. And I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that they did not get Evangelion, that they didn't get the series. It just blows my mind that they did not get it. They're adamant that the Netflix acquisition is a loss for anime fans. According to the CEO, has been importing anime through Funimation for nearly 20 years. Netflix just won't do Evangelion the service it deserves. That's possible. Evangelion used to be, in his eyes, an iconic series worldwide. I think it still is to some degree. Throughout its 90s debut, Evangelion was synonymous with the medium, at least until licensor ADV Films clashed with the series production studio Gainax, led to the tangled rights ownership in 2010. Yeah, it's been out of print for a long time. The series remains a pinnacle of anime visuals and storytelling, thanks to a unique blend of classic mech action and modern psychological drama. With the DVDs of the original unavailable, it's hard for newcomers to discover the series. The Netflix news was akin to a resurrection with the chance to watch Evangelion with ease. But the key problem with Netflix as an anime hub, according to Funimation CEO, is that Netflix is a hub for everything. Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he basically said that My Hero Academia would not have been as big of a deal had it gone on to Netflix. It would have got lost in the soup because it's not a destination. I think they're trying to make a case for why you should go to Funimation's own streaming service. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how Netflix is going to do with Evangelion. I do think with Netflix, they've got so much content. I don't think they really pay any particular attention to like one single anime title. But it is easy. I mean, for anime fans, especially with Netflix, everybody's got Netflix pretty much now, and there is a lot of anime on Netflix. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it does. Or will Evangelion return to its former glory, or will people just kind of forget about it because it just gets lost in the shuffle? So I don't know. I am looking forward to seeing what they do with Evangelion. I have the Platinum Edition DVDs, so I mean, I can watch it whenever I want to, but it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I hope they get at least a good chunk of the original voice cast back. I can't really imagine anyone else doing these characters' voices, but who knows? So that's, we'll see how that plays out. But this is just a freaking, this is an abomination, man. I don't even know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. What do you think? Do you have any interest in a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, especially one that looks like this? And are you excited about Evangelion? They might not get the original voice actors back. I don't know. Comment below. Let us know. Please subscribe to CLOWNFISH TV for more pop culture news, views, rants, art videos, gaming videos, and more. This has been Neon. We'll talk later.